I only play games that I can beat off to. So pretty much Banjo-Kazooie and Melee. That's it, dude.
Just cut the fucking podcast. You got one in the puss and one in the mouth? There needs to be a better, funnier word.
See, I'm just
for
not visualizing this, but I understand.
All right.
mouth pussy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bad Melee Podcast. We're back from Evo. Dylan was sick. I wasn't sick. Damian,
I'm doing good.
he fucked off and bought a bunch of art.
Yeah, I did buy a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
More than just art.
I go
Let's
by
talk.
Cece, not Dylan.
You're going to go by whatever I call you, sweet baby.
But my boss calls me Cece.
Does he really?
I
Does he also
Is your boss a fucking weeb?
My writing boss. Because I asked him to call me Cece.
You're like, hey, call me daddy. And he was like, no. And you're like, okay, fine, call me Cece.
When I was getting my license, I went to like the Alive at 25 course that you have to go to get it.
Alive at 25?
It's like a Colorado thing, but like it's
Sounds like an amazing concept.
It just scares you into not driving like an asshole, so you survive past the demographic that usually dies in car wrecks.
And then you're good. Then you can die at 26.
16 to 24. So yeah, by the way, I'm 26. Time to go, baby.
Let's go.
But
life.
we all had to like write our names on a thing. And it was like a cop who teaches it, and he's like, "Yeah, go ahead and just write your names on the thing, and everyone has to have his name tag out front because we're all sitting around." And this guy's like, and he doesn't know what to write. And the guy's like, cop's like, "All right, what's your name?" He's like, "Jack." He's like, "All right, go ahead and write Jack." He's like, "But I like to be called Zach." All right, go ahead and write Zach, dude. I don't give a fuck.
And Zach grew up to be president of the United States.
I imagined you as that guy. Just like, hey, what's your name? Class, this is, what's your name? Dylan. Okay, great. Wait, can you call me Cece?
No, I was just like, hi, my name's Dylan Cook, but I go by Cece.
Okay.
All right, well, that's what he just said. But, I mean, go ahead and sell it off like it's different, dude.
The delivery is much different. One makes me seem autistic. One makes me seem slightly less.
I mean, I guess just the way you want to look at it.
That's sort of the polarity of the world. Some things are autistic and some things are slightly less autistic.
And that's where we, and that
what has zero
is where we
autism?
live.
Right. What?
What has zero autism?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. Maybe like the sun.
If you're the sun,
Like
shouts out to the sun.
Stuff
Shouts out to
before
the
humans.
sun.
El Sol.
Yo, fucking cheers to
Keeping
the sun,
it 100
dude.
up there, dude.
What
And
do you
sometimes
is that
100.
a shock top?
Shock top.
I got a sparkling refreshy
I have a Snapple.
raspberry seltzer.
Mango Madness.
He's got the Mango Madness in more ways than one. Shout outs to
Exactly.
the fucking shittiest non-tech on a tree I've ever seen in my goddamn fucking life.
Everyone there was
I don't
like,
think he was expecting him to
No,
fly
he
that
wasn't
way.
Lucky Buffer, dude. He's a fucking pro. You get the Lucky Buffer.
he gets worse. He gets easier. He gets harder text. I mean, all the time. I mean, like, come on. Also, why is he forward being to the stage? He looks like our boy Scott out there.
Why is he like constantly pressuring H?
Dude, we were all
at the
puckering,
ledge.
dude.
I was dying.
Everyone was fucking. I bet collectively a whole poop came out of everyone's ass.
Dude,
from just the particles.
At the viewing party
Just
that we
the
were
particles.
at.
I pooped a whole poop.
I was like, so 2 poops.
Look, so like we were all we were at this
poops.
viewing party, and like everyone in the place was like, oh.
Every time he would dip past the ledge,
You were like, no,
stop.
There's this part where he like turned around, threw out a fair, and almost just fared off the ledge and died. And I was like, Jesus Christ, no, why me?
Yeah, dude.
That was awful.
But yeah, anyway, Evo was pretty lit. First time I saw Dylan, he came up to me on Friday.
I don't want to talk about this.
All I heard in the chat, the group chat, was that, dude, I'm so fucking sick, dude. Fuck, I got sick. This is what Dylan's saying. He comes up to me, hey man, what's going on? Grabs my hand, shakes it vigorously, gets right close to my face, and just tells me about his day because the venue's really loud. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking get AIDS from this man. He's not wearing a mask. You're a weeb. Why didn't you bring a mask?
I'm not a weeb.
That's the only
I
defense he
don't
has.
watch anime enough to be a weeb.
Well, your name is an anime name.
Yeah, because anime was really important to my life. Okay.
Fair
not
enough.
weeb.
But yeah, you. How sick were you? You must have been like okay to walk around and shit.
The day coming in, I was just awful. Excuse me, everyone. The day coming in, I just had a cold. I had a sore throat. I think my mom had one like the night before.
Right, you were making out with her.
Yeah, sorry guys. My bad.
This is the start of a
I
documentary.
just forgot about the casual incest in my life. Whoops.
See you later, Mom. Get over here.
Mom's like, hey, what podcast are you on? I'm like, no. You don't listen to podcasts.
They are not a thing. I am joking. I am Italian.
His mom's Czech for some reason. It's no podcast. Don't worry about it.
Don't listen to podcasts.
And he doesn't speak Czech, but he just talks to her with like a really racist Czech accent. So it's crazy how they live.
Anyways, I had a sore throat that was getting worse, and then like my sinuses were really bad, and my nose was just like constantly runny, and I felt horrible on the drive in. So I took my medicine and just like crashed on the ride in, which was kind of nice.
Rip.
And
Evolitis is real, by the way.
It started clearing out after like Friday.
I started getting a sore throat on Friday. I'm like, shit, it's begun. But like, we're gonna do
well,
this.
you
boys.
asked for it. You came.
No, it wasn't from you. It was. I'm talking about like evolitis, like in general. I'm like, I'm probably getting a sore throat
It's more
from
like
some cut.
con-itis. Anytime you're at like any sort of con or like large
Right.
gathering of people, it's just gonna happen.
Right.
Oh, okay. I thought you got it from when we were tongue wrestling.
No, we made out. Well, when I ate your asshole,
we didn't make out.
I ate your asshole pretty quick, actually. You came like a lightning bolt
out of his butt.
Look, man, it happens, okay? I came out of my butt.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. Listen, I don't know how the female body works.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, so I made it out of my pools. I'm like the only one out of like me. I'm like the 10th percentile of the whole group that made it out of their pools, and I'm a god. Sorry.
Bam.
Yeah, pretty good, man.
How did you
Bam.
do in your pools?
I was having a really,
Oh my God, dude.
really bad day.
So funny.
And I went 1 and 2. I lost to Paper. Paper, if you're reading this, you're the lamest fucking Sheik I've played against in my life.
When I had this conversation,
fucking
guy. Yeah,
hate
okay.
you. I actually hate you for playing the dumbest Sheik I've played against in my life.
yeah, this was the conversation he had with me. Like I was terrified, right? Like I'm looking across my pool. I'm so social anxietyed out at Evo because I'm a boy and that's how I am. And I'm like, man, I'm just gonna play my pools. That's all I'm gonna do. Ha ha ha. Sitting around and like I see Cece across from me and he's like, hey man, and I was like, hey dude, and he was like, we're gonna play our pools across from each other, and I was like, yeah, bud, that's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. And then like we didn't talk, and then all of a sudden after his pool, like I see like verbal and like stress on this man's face, and I'm like, oh god. And he walks over to me and he's like, this sheik is that he's playing against or lost to is within earsight, and he's just yelling like, I just played the lamest fucking sheik I've ever played in my life.
What happened? Tell me what happened, baby.
You get the story.
I was so fucking mad.
Yes.
I was so fucking mad.
Yes.
Okay, so I wasn't having a good day in the first place. I'm sick. My friends are being stupid. Sheridan and Jack were annoying the living shit out of us on
Fucking
purpose.
Sheridan, by the way, when I was playing my pool match to get out, Victor was yelling at me and Sheridan was there. Oh, no. It was the guy I lost to the first time. Everyone's like hollering and shit, and the only thing he ever said while I played, I missed a ledge dash and died, and he's like, nice ledge dash. You piece of shit wearing a suit for no reason.
His suit and fedora. Dude, Sheridan's such a cutie pie.
He is a cutie.
Sheridan is my favorite.
He's a top memer.
He just memes quietly.
He is.
But
key.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, not Sheridan and Jack. Sheridan and James were like annoying the living fuck out of me and Jack the whole time going to Evo. And I was just in a pissy mood. And then in the morning, we're all like, we wake up early, we're cranky, it's hot, and we get in the venue. The venue's not as nice as last year's Evo, in my opinion.
No, absolutely not. I'd probably say it's like 2 notches down. Like it was.
Yeah,
concrete floors. Let's go.
I was concrete floors, man.
Concrete floors. Okay.
No,
did you
like the lighting's bright, the sound's low.
Yeah, the sound wasn't even knocking my balls off like it should have
Last
been.
year,
No ambiance.
Chun-Li used her Ultra, and the entire fucking
You could
room
feel it in your
shake.
fucking
It was
nutsack. Yeah.
It was amazing.
sick.
It was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. This time I walked in and I was so excited. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, this is still fun. But then I played in my Street Fighter pools, which were my first pools. I was running a bunch of pools before that. And then I'm running my own Street Fighter pool. They put me on stream while I'm running my pool, and I get bodied. I didn't get bodied. I just played really bad because I didn't play for like a week. But then I felt sad boy. And then I went to losers, and I lost in that, so I felt sad boy.
So what did this Sheik do?
And this motherfucker, I'm playing Puff because I'm like, oh, my Puff's going to be sick for Evo. All he does is just run around the stage, and he goes to left side of fucking battlefield and just runs up, does reverse needle cancel or reverse turnaround needle, and then throws needles at me, and then like goes for after the needles, he'll like go for a grab or a tilt. And he kept doing like just running away and throwing needles at me. He would Shino stall in fucking neutral, and I'm just like, you're a piece of shit. And all he did was just run around, and he didn't force stock me. He 3-stocked me, and then I pulled the M2K where I just like fall off the ledge. I said, fuck this shit. I was so done. I was like, this is the dumbest Sheik I've played in my life. I am so fucking
You know where
pissed
he's
off.
from? Paper?
I don't give a fuck where he's from. Fuck you, Paper.
Well, what if he's from SoCal? Maybe you see him again.
No, he's not from SoCal. Fuck you, Paper. So then I switched to Fox, and he's still just running away constantly the entire time. He still does those needle shits, throwing needles at me from all over the stage, and then Shino stalling in neutral. And I said, fuck, I was just pissed. And then I had to play, what's his name? Volvo from Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
And I was already in just a shit mood, so I wasn't playing too well. But Volvo was amazing. He played probably like the most Swedish Fox I've ever played in my life.
Ultra optimized.
Just super optimal, just super fast and calculated and technical.
Yeah.
Everything was super precise, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't my game. And then I lost, and then I had to play Smash 4 pools.
How'd those go, bud?
I'm really interested.
I sit down for my Smash 4 pools, and I play friendlies with PB&J. And PB&J picks Cloud, and I'm like, I already know Cloud's top tier, and I'm like, look at this motherfucker. Just like, hey guys, PB&J here.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? PB&J here.
Why is my voice like this?
Hey, PB&J,
Help me, God. Why have you cursed me so?
Look at his lips.
Look at his lips. I'm like, hey, PB&J, I don't call him by his name because fuck him. I'm like, yo, you want to play some friendlies? He's like, yeah, sure, man. And then he picks Cloud and just bodies me. And I was like, everything I kept trying to do did not work.
You should really shield more.
I found out that you can't roll and shield.
In that game?
You can't hold shield and roll with the C-stick, I'm sorry.
You can buffer shield. Or
No,
buffer roll.
You can't, or I couldn't buffer roll.
Yeah, the shield stun is probably just so long
No,
that you fucking...
I wasn't getting hit. No, I meant like just hold shield and hit C-stick like left or right. Unless someone changed my controls on me, I could not do it.
Maybe they did.
And I was pissed.
Maybe you had
Maybe it was PB&J.
Beto.
Maybe it was PB&J.
Maybe fucking...
That game was awful. I don't want to ever touch it again. And any of you viewers that play Smash 4, fuck you.
I don't think they exist, but this is not our demographic.
Damian, how was your pulls, dude?
It was all right. I played a Marth and Losers, and I took game 1, and then I lost back-to-back games, and they're okay. I just didn't really do my thing. I was playing Fox, and
You fox him?
I mean, like the first game, I did okay.
Fox him a little bit?
Fox me.
I was playing some
Fox me,
melee. I was like
baby.
wave dashing back and trying to bait him, but like after that, I just got like 2 Evo tournament nerfed out. It
Dude,
was, like,
my nerves were fucking shot.
Yeah, and it sucked. And I just after that, I was just getting F smashed all the time, and it was like, well, okay,
That sucks.
did my best.
I had the fucking worst tournament nerves, dude.
Dog, you don't know.
What, did you too?
I played on Capcom, or the Capcom Fighters
you were on
official
stream.
stream with Mike Ross
I heard it
and
was a
Seth
fucking
Killian.
shit show.
Mike Ross and Seth Killian commentating my match.
I don't know who those people are.
Those
but-
are
Mike
two,
Ross is a legend.
Those are 2 legendary commentators.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting there, and you could see me. They have this face cam. The production quality is amazing, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm on this. And I'm just sitting there, and I go, like with my fucking eyes closed, just breathing heavy before my match. And then this dude's just like throwing out Shoryukens over and over, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep jumping in and get hit by Shoryuken.
Nice. Cucked. Well, that's recorded in the world if anyone wants to see that.
Yeah, Anthony, I'll send you the link. Throw it in the description.
I just remembered who I played in winners. I played
Who was
against the
it?
Falco in winners, and I got Falcoed.
Did you get 4-stocked?
No,
Attaboy.
I didn't get
cuffed
4-stocked
a
any of my
Samus.
matches. Thank God.
At a kid.
I didn't like suck completely, but like I just got out comboed. That's kind of like all it is. And in that matchup, like when I feel like I can't get a grab and he's constantly getting shines, I know it's Dunsky Bears because like I have to get grabs in order to do anything, and he has to get shines in order to do anything. And I just was getting shined all over the place.
It's ripped, dude. Well, as you all have heard, I made it out. So.
Never heard that one before.
Wow, that's great, Anthony. Moving on.
No, let me tell it. It's funny. I played this Puff, and so This Puff was like pretty good. We were like very evenly matched. I beat him game 1. We go to Fountain game 2. It's pretty close. It's last set, last stock. The Riverside guys are behind me. Everyone's cheering like, well, they're not cheering, but they're like, let's go, Anthony. You know that.
Wow, that sounds like a cheer, Anthony.
They weren't like screaming, you know what I mean? A cheer in my mind is like hip, hip, hooray, you know what I mean? But they're like, let's go, blah, 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 and all this shit. And so I get this early dare on him, and it says last stock, and it's big enough to where he goes all the way down, right, in Fountain of Dreams, but he can get back up. But he's kind of got to work for it, and I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out on the fucking ledge. And everyone knows I'm thinking about jumping off and daring that motherfucker, right? Because that's what I want to do. Everyone behind me, without saying anything.
Oh my god, was this the match I watched?
They're like, don't do it, dude. They're like, don't do it. Everyone, 4 people are like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. My friend Jeff says, you won't. And I fucking jump off the goddamn side of the stage and whiff and just miss that motherfucker, and I suicide dare.
I don't think I watched the rest of that set.
Yeah, you probably just
was
left.
that the end?
No, that was this game 2.
Okay,
We go to
then
game 3.
Because I was just like, fuck Anthony.
We go to game 3 and he wins, and I'm fucking in losers, and I'm miserable. I'm like, I can't believe this is the one time you don't want to do that. Anyway, I played through. I beat a Falcon. I beat all these people. There's one guy I was warming up with. He's from SoCal. I didn't know. He's this Fox. He was like really friendly with me. He's like, yeah, dude. He like listened to the podcast. I'm not even kidding.
Did you touch your pee-pee?
He didn't touch my pee-pee. The first person I sat down with, he's like, are you official slime? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I listen to the podcast. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
You're
god.
fucking lying. But anyway, he was super nice, super friendly guy. I play him. I end up playing him in losers. It was like a 180. I was so bummed out. I thought I made a friend, and then he was like, oh. And then I saw him like 4 hours later. He's like, I could have beat you, dude. And I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Money match me,
I don't know what
bitch.
to I did tell him to money match me.
Did he?
No, he said he didn't have a money or a controller. But I wish he was nicer, because I don't know, that guy was cool, but he got mad that I beat him. But whatever.
Well,
anyway,
if he's listening.
If he's listening, let's money match or just be friends or both. Why not, bud?
I cucked a Samus. That was my only win.
You cucked one
Yeah.
with Jigglypuff?
No, with Falcon. So I do the grime technique of sit down, let opponent select character.
You're a
counterpick.
fucking asshole. Dude, there's a place in hell for people like you. Oh my god.
And I was like, I didn't want to play Puff Samus.
Wow.
And I'm not going to play. Well, I could play Fox.
That matchup was like heavy Puff, though.
It is, but I don't want to play it. I didn't come to Evo to play Puff Samus. I came to Evo so I could shit stomp some Samus and send them home feeling bad.
And that's what you did?
Game 2, I suicided 3 times on purpose. Not like I didn't just like run off the stage. I went for runoff dares, and I just lost. I just kept dying and dying. But then I kept up airing him, and like I got those sick like short hop back air, and then you do that quick turnaround knee that Wizzy gets.
Yeah.
Then, just calm so much, calm. Nothing makes me come harder than comboing fucking bad players.
It feels pretty good.
With Falcon.
Yes.
It just makes me feel so good about myself.
It's pretty juicy.
Like, my dad tells me, you're a piece of shit, I hate you.
Right.
You're worthless. But then that one up air to knee, perfect.
You're like, fuck you, Dad. That's what you told her. You turned to the Samus. You're like, fuck you, Dad. You don't control me.
I pull the H box and start crying. Snot's right over. You said I could never do it. But you know how to do it.
But yeah, so that was pools for everybody. So did you notice me and Damian walked into the venue like in the middle of the actually it was later on, and it smelled so bad. It smelled like hot bread and assholes.
I did not.
And
actually.
like poopy water. Like as
Well,
soon
and-
as you
and-
walked in.
What was the other thing that was there? The other convention kind of thing that was going on?
Oh yeah, there was like some weird like
It was like some
synergy.
Yeah, it was like ASF and like 4 or 5 like letters is for an acronym.
You know that's
never
someone's like
quit.
hobby.
Just
And
like
it-
never quit
yeah.
was under it.
It
Just
never
go to that
quit.
shit.
And then we walked into that. It was like on the right
You
side.
went into it?
Yeah,
For
we
like a
just
second, we
walked
didn't like
in,
walk all the way in.
and we smelled it, and it was like
It was like
it
new.
smelled just like a brand new Staples building.
Yeah, it
Oh
was.
my-
It was.
I wish I
it
went
was
in there.
it was
It
intoxicating.
smells
go
so
back?
good.
Yeah, we can go back.
Sick. I want to go
I
in
hope
that.
it's still there. It's like a never ending.
It's just like it's like time
never
doesn't
quit.
move.
Never quit is there because they never quit having that there.
Everyone then there's just fucking like robots. Like, hi, how are you?
No,
Yeah.
it was lit. I wish we went to Vegas for that.
I wish
I
it
at
was
least
free
wish
con
Evo
again.
smelled like that.
Yeah, that's all we could think about when we got in.
I mean, we have like 10,000 so people in that convention center,
Yeah.
in that room. It was one room this time, so
Ugh.
it was packed but open, which
Yeah.
kind of felt nice because I didn't feel crammed.
Right.
But I kind of missed the ballroom, man. The ballroom was sick.
I missed last year's venue. It was like
I
it was
missed
cool.
not having to see Smash 4 players like in
I
my
missed
area.
I missed
know.
being able to sit on the ground and not have my ass hurt.
Yeah, concrete
Yeah.
was rough.
Concrete is a dumb idea.
We just stood for top 32 and it was
God.
like fucking murder.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sat on the tables. I was
My
like, I don't give a
pups.
shit anymore.
yeah.
I don't want to sit on the ground.
I wore those shoes, like my nice shoes that are basically like women's flats.
Yeah, they're they're pretty thin.
Yeah, my feet hurt so bad.
Yeah.
And then Friday night, it was Evo. I'm like, yeah, let's turn up. Let's go. Let's party. And then we went to like my friend's room, which was, by the way, they stayed at Circus.
Yeah, so did we.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. How'd you like your fucking motel room?
Ooh, they upgraded us.
You piece of shit.
Okay.
Fucking Skylar got
They
like, a
upgraded us to
motel
one
room.
bed for 7 or 8 men.
Yeah, which was
Wait,
it
what?
worked out pretty well because we had originally a double bed in that fucking motel park, and then they were like, "Do you want to upgrade to a king room?" And I'm like, "Should I do it, Scott?" And he's like, "Yeah, baby," and we did it. And it was nice.
But you got one bed.
Yeah, but it was king size, so we fit 3 guys on it.
That's hot.
Yeah,
Literally.
We
Yeah.
we did
There'd
2
be a lot
guys.
of blankets.
the AC was turned up. It was
It was so cold.
The
dude.
AC
I woke
was
up the
nice,
first
actually.
night and I was
Cold.
like, thought I was in Antarctica, not Vegas. It was fucking awful.
very cold.
I could have slept better on the concrete outside as far as heat went.
Yeah, Circus is, in terms of like hotel room, was shit tier. Like that room I stayed.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah, it was seriously like a motel room. I was super hyped because I get in, I'm like, let's see this fucking room, let's party, and there's like no space.
there's like a hobo shitting on the bed.
there's just like a few dudes playing Melee, and everyone's quiet. No one has a speaker for music. No one's drinking. And I'm like, what the fuck's this shit, man? I need to do I need to do more esports and just go like hang out at like the Twitch parties and shit.
yeah.
I should have done that.
You should have vaped with more top players.
I should have.
My car broke down on the way. Did you know that?
That was lit.
That's why I don't have a car right now. That's why I couldn't pick you up, and you had to walk
Anthony,
here
I would like to
and get a calzone.
You should probably just not take your car to Vegas. That sounds like a horrible
Well,
idea.
he can't do that anymore because the car does not exist.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what else. What else about Evo, guys? What happened?
I got
care.
so drunk on Saturday and got.
you were way
chicken-
fucked up when I saw you.
Where did you see me?
Exactly.
Was it at the venue?
Yeah, it was at the venue.
Okay,
With
so-
Stephen Wu.
So,
Oh yeah, I saw you at the venue too.
Holy shit, man! I was like, dude, this kid is getting it. I don't think he
Yeah.
knows who I am right now. Let's go. That was my only thought.
All right, so I'm a super lightweight when it comes to drinking. I was like, I'm not gonna go buy expensive drinks. I bought some tequila for everyone to have. I bought like a handle, and I said, fuck tequila. I don't want to like puke on myself again. Shout outs to New Year's 2012.
Right. Never forget Harambe.
But if you leave the back of this Evo venue, by the way, this is the best part for Evo for me. They have this back venue where you can do whatever. You can drink, you can smoke.
Really?
Yeah, the back part of the venue where the stairs were. If
I
you
don't
left, you
even-
could do whatever you want there. It was super chill.
You could suck each other off if you really felt like getting down that dirty.
Probably. There's a lot of empty spots.
So I don't know what else happened at Evo. Evo was
Hungrybox won.
yeah.
No, that was if
Plup lost.
if anyone at all thinks that set was like, oh man, I don't like it. That sucks. The HBox one.
No, it was a
Fuck
hype
you.
set.
That was the sickest reset 10 fucking games.
Armada ate Chokeroni pizza multiple times, but we're just gonna. It was good. It was
Oh
good.
my god, HBox is an absolute nut job.
It was
He's
pretty good.
So good.
I think it was Michael Tran who said it. He said, "HBox is more impressive the better you get."
yes,
You know-
100%.
You know, and so I get it. You know, and I don't fuck it, right? Like Mango fucked up, he lost. You know what I like is that he didn't throw the medal.
I
Like
thought
he-
that was funny last year.
I thought it was really funny, but I like the fact that he didn't do it this time because it's like he's grown up, he's an adult, he fucked up twice, right?
But then he also on Twitter
Owning
said,
up.
he said, "Who's trying to buy this medal for $200?" And I
Right,
wished,
that's fine,
And I
right?
wished with every part of my being he was serious and that I was there to buy it because I would have.
I wonder if he did.
That would be so lit. Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't buy it.
Just to have a story, just to have a tale.
I would buy it. I would buy Mango's medal.
Exactly. What's a once in a lifetime piece of memorabilia?
I would just buy it because it'd be funny.
Exactly.
I'd buy it and smelt it.
You just said you would.
Smelt it into a ninja star.
A ninja star.
Multiple ninja
The
stars.
Evo
That's,
ninja
that's enough
star?
metal
I bet
for at
they're
least
not
more than
actual
one.
metal.
What if I just smelt it down into the Evo logo and just like pin it to my wall?
What if you smelt it into a first place metal?
What if you smelt it into something that you can heat up and brand yourself with it?
I want to be a smelter. Have you guys ever just hung out and watched blacksmithing videos on
Have you ever
YouTube?
just hung out and walked into a place and smelt something?
Have
real
you got-
funky?
Dude, blacksmithing videos on YouTube, they're so relaxing. If you're ever having trouble going to sleep, pop on a fucking dude making an anvil. Oh, shit.
Making an anvil
Fuck
or
your world
using
up,
an
homie.
anvil?
Both.
Preferably at the same
He
time.
makes an anvil
and then uses
on an
it.
anvil.
And then uses it.
And then uses the anvil he made. It's fucked up.
I woke everyone up at like 6:30 to like shower on Sunday morning because I wanted to watch all the finals.
Mm-hmm.
And which kind of sucks because when I go to Evo, I'm a fighting game player too, and I appreciate fighting games. So when I watch Mortal Kombat and Guilty Gear and Marvel, I'm like, I can see what's going on, slightly understand it, and be like, this is sick as shit. Plus, 10,000 people going, yeah, let's fucking go! And I'm like, I'm having so much fun.
Right.
This is amazing. And no one wants to go. No one wants to do shit. Everyone's just like, no, I just want to do Melee. Victor and Skylar showed up only for Melee and left.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, show up for like, watch some Street Fighter. Street Fighter was fucking
Street Fighter's pretty cool.
Street Fighter was cool, although this year's grand finals were kind of lame. All the players were playing.
Yeah, but that Nazi one.
L.I. Joe?
Yeah.
You mean the perfect poster boy for
You mean
fucking
the guy
esports?
who fucks puss?
He fucks puss.
That's how Ben described him to me, and I will forever remember him as that's the guy.
What
who
did he
fucks
say? That
puss.
guy looks like he fucks
No, he didn't
puss?
say he looks like he fucks puss. He said that's the guy who fucks puss. And I was like, he looks like he fucks
I'm
puss.
gonna-
I'm gonna go with that.
I'm going to go into some esports here. L.I. Joe is the perfect fucking person
Why?
to make it to top 8 for Evo this year. Because
It's a sham. They made him. Are you saying this is a conspiracy?
It might have been because Evo. No,
That's the wrong answer.
Evo seeding is actually shit tier, and a lot of
Evo
players.
seeding is really bad.
They only
Evo. I
seed
mean,
to,
like,
like,
let's be honest.
32.
Evo is only prestigious because we say it's prestigious. Like, it doesn't sound like it's run super well or like.
Well, for other games, it's prestigious. For
Well, I mean,
Melee, the only reason
Smash
it's
just becomes its
not
bitch.
prestigious for Melee is because we don't have top or like best of 5.
It's best of
for
5
like
everywhere.
past 32, and then everyone likes to circle jerk that fact and just like.
well, I mean, it does
shit-talk
kind of
Evo.
suck.
It kind of sucks, but the tournament's still fine.
Best of 3 benefits Puff a lot too.
Best of 3 benefits anyone who can't adapt faster.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
And a lot of time in best of 5s, you see a lot of 3-0s, if not a 3-1. But yeah, it is on, like, if you go through the stats, best of 5
Let's
isn't
go.
as big of a deal as most people think. Although it is a good deal for basically, like, the bands in our format. Having Evo once a year, pretty good. Like, yeah, we do best of 3, but, I mean, if you lose in the best of 3, get better. Like, you're supposed to adapt faster.
let's go.
Like, if you can't win in the best of 3 and you're like, oh, see me in a best of 5, and you didn't lose to, like, Pikachu or some shit, just fuck off. You suck.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Right. It's like it's a tournament, but it's not like the Melee tournament. And
Yeah.
I keep thinking in my mind, like, this is what Genesis is for. Like, Evo's cool and like important, but we shouldn't hold it to this super high, like, mega standard of like the Melee Super Bowl.
It's not, I don't understand why people do that in the first place, because it's a horribly run tournament. And the only reason it's amazing is the fact that it's fucking huge.
Right.
And that's why people go. It's huge and it's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Why the fuck wouldn't you?
Yeah,
That's sick
exactly.
as shit. All the players from all around the world come out for one fucking tournament. Everywhere from around the world. There was people from like Mexico and like
Eddie?
from Eddie, Mexico. Shut up. I mean people who are like
Ed and Eddie.
like straight out like Javi's crew. They're all wearing matching jerseys and they are screaming for their boys.
Right.
Their boys win like round 1 pools against fucking like this kid named Official Slime. And they're like, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! And I'm like, this is the best thing ever. That's what I like to see. I saw it in Street Fighter. I saw it in Killer Instinct.
Right.
I saw it in Marvel. Just everyone comes out and cheers for their boys. That's sick as shit. But for Melee kids to come in and be like, they treat it like it's the fucking top tournament. It's not seeded right. It's not seeded far. Pools are done horribly. It's massive. And I'm like, what do you guys expect? It's meant to just be a fun shit show.
Yeah, but I think the expectation is that it's not supposed to be like that, and people don't know that, right?
Well, fuck the people. They're done.
Right, that's what I'm saying too. But I mean, there's just there's a communication issue, right? It needs to be sort of said and beat into Melee players' heads that, guys, this isn't the one. It's the one, but it's not the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that needs to be communicated so people don't take to Reddit and just start pulling their weird balls out and start crying.
Their weird balls.
Well, if
Every Melee player has weird balls.
I don't have.
let's all
weird
discuss.
balls.
Let's all bring them
What
out
do your
right
balls
now.
look like?
That was it. That noise was the
He's
balls.
gonna check his balls. Just give him a look.
Nope. There it goes. Wait.
Don't. I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Boy, he about to do it.
I just wanted the zipper sound so fucking bad. I couldn't get to it with my belt.
Yeah, the belt noise was what we were going for.
Dude, what pissed me off, actually, I hate Reddit with a passion too. I hate a lot of things, but what I hate was like, I think we all need to appreciate like just how far Hungrybox went. It's like nobody's not appreciating that. Go fuck yourself.
To be
dude.
fair, what I don't like is the fact that they take the vocal minority of people and they make it the big consensus.
Yeah.
Like they take one dude on Facebook going, yo, you know what? Hungrybox is fucking dumb. Hungrybox is lame. He fucking plays Puff. And then they go to Reddit and they're like, guys, we really have to respect what HBox did. HBox did so good.
It's
but
so
that's how,
sensitive and huggy.
But that's how I feel
you.
too sometimes though. I'm Reddit as fuck at most of the time. But I hate I don't argue on Reddit, but I hate reading shit like when Blake's like, oh, fucking Evo's dead. Like, I hated that tournament. I just turned it off once it was like Armada HBox Grand Finals. I'm like,
Right.
you're fucking stupid. You're not an actual fan of the game if you can't like just watch the fucking tournament. If you don't appreciate Fox Puff, I don't assume you're a real fan of Melee.
Right, and I agree. And I think there's an irony that comes with that. Like, people are like, ironically like, ooh, Melee's dead, it's over, that fucking cuck HBox won, and that's sort of funny, right? And I agree with that sentiment in an ironic sense, like, oh yeah, like nobody wanted him to win. But it's also like there are people who take that sentiment seriously because they were raised on the irony and they don't understand the difference. And those are the kids in Melee hell.
And that's what we call scrubs.
That's what we call Melee hell, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And it just happens, you know? But Evo's like just a super fun tournament, dude. The fucking grand final, like reset or a 5-game set into reset, into another 5-game set with how much he clutched versus everyone. Do you know how much I jerked off? It was fucking amazing.
How much cum?
Hold on, if I know CC, he's about to say a lot.
I was actually out of cum after S2J West Balls. I was out of cum.
The fucking knee into the side B read on another knee. I came in my own pants.
Dude, I wish you were there. It was one
someone
of
else's pants.
The crowd went just nuts.
That's so sick.
Dude, it sucks too, because after
was
balls,
screaming.
after West Balls got to Twitter and he was like, "Oh, I was playing bad the whole time." It's like, dude, come on, man. You can't just have a set where like it's cool, but you don't win. Like,
He's a little fucker.
he was
A lot of
upset.
people say like that I wasn't playing too good.
I know. I mean, like, it
that's
exists.
a really good
It's
John.
a community
but
thing.
it's it's like a John in the first place. You should never be Johning. If you're Johning, you're wrong.
Well, it's
You lost.
a John non-John because it's saying I didn't play or like saying I didn't play that well is like a legitimate statement. You can just go like I didn't play that good. Like I made mistakes.
But it's not
But
saying,
it's also downplaying your opponent.
It's not saying Johnny played really well.
Yeah.
That's the.
But also, he
dichotomy,
threw that
right?
in there at the end, but it didn't feel.
Yeah, I was
genuine.
going to say I also heard he was really proud of his boy.
Yeah, I mean, as proud as you can be losing to the guy
Proud
that
of
plays you all the
S2J.
time.
Well,
but-
they both did fucking amazing. Westball's finally made it to top 8.
Yeah, I thought he
S2J
wasn't
in
going
top
to.
8 at Evo.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
actually fucking got like.
he played
I'm-
so many Sheiks too. It was crazy.
I don't want to talk about fucking Wizzy.
Wait. So when Mango lost, how many people walked out?
Victor said like
I'm fucking leaving.
Victor's like I'm leaving. Everyone in the fucking venue's leaving. I was like, there's after every single set, no matter what game it is, people leave to pee and people leave to get food
Okay,
and
but
drinks.
did you notice a sort of mass exodus when Mango lost?
No,
not at all.
It was no different than like any other set.
Okay.
Like
I just- 'cause I don't know,
people
I
paid
wasn't
like
there.
$60. They're not leaving before grand finals.
Right.
Like even if they think the grand finals are going to be boring, which would be like maybe 2 people because everyone knows HBox is not doing what he did last year. Mm-hmm. And even last year wasn't that bad. It was pretty funny.
Melee's melee, man.
Melee's melee.
Melee's melee.
But every game has its lame shit. Fucking, we were just talking about Elena at last year's Evo. Fucking just spamming heals.
Let's go.
Well, fucking Filtration was for throwing fireballs and giving him heals like a dumbass.
What male Street Fighter character would you let eat your ass?
Ken.
Because he's American?
I mean, like, look, that guy's handsome. Let's be
I would
honest.
do Dan because he would tell me jokes while he's doing it.
Dan.
I'm gonna...
Hold on.
Actually,
oh
I
my
can't-
god. What was that Street Fighter character with the chain? Birdie.
Birdie?
How
You
was
let
that-
Birdie
You let
eat your
Birdie,
asshole?
dude, he would probably fucking devour that son of a bitch.
I've never seen Birdie before in my life. I haven't watched any Street Fighter 5, and I'm just like looking at the main stage being like, why the fuck is that huge man licking that chain all the time? Like, I don't get this character at all.
He's
and
a very
everyone's
interesting
playing
character.
it. A lot of people are just playing that boy.
One of the guys in my pool was
Is he
like
top
the
tier?
most wigger person I've ever seen in the
Uh-huh.
world. I haven't seen a wigger since like 2002.
2006.
Hey, drop the
Yeah.
hard R, dude, okay? We're all friends here.
Oh, sorry. It's a
That
wigga.
offends me.
It's only a wigga here. As this white boy's wearing a fucking Chicago Bulls.
Were you raised on Jinkos?
Jinkos?
Jinko jeans?
No.
How old are you?
21.
5.
You were probably too young for Jinkos, dude.
What are
They're
Jinkos?
like sick ass gigantic jeans, and they had like flaming dice on the pockets.
It's hot.
and they're so ugly
I'm
and
gonna
dumb.
buy them now.
It was like if you.
They're
It was
probably
like
cheap.
what ICP fans wore before Hot Topic started selling like real goth pants.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That makes me hot.
But anyway,
Shouts out to ICP fans.
the most
if you're still there,
Let's go.
the most wigga. Sorry, I have to be politically correct here.
Exactly.
I'm esports, guys.
yeah, it's true. You're the esports.
I am the esports man. He made it out of pools, and he was a birdie player carrying around. Birdie eats this giant donut, and he was carrying around this giant inflatable donut, and he kept talking like, "Yo, I got my fucking donut with me. Let's fucking go!" And I'm like,
Did he snap when he said it like you did?
I don't know.
I was kind of hoping he was. That's all.
I don't know.
I wish more people snapped when they said things. That wasn't a call out. I just thought it was hype.
Oh well, I guess if it's not a call out, then I'm kind of happy.
There you
Anyway, was it was he like
Kidding.
actually being funny, or was it like kind of dumb?
Like he was too
it's like
invested?
both.
Or did it wear off quick?
I felt like he's like a very genuine person, and that's who he is.
Okay.
And like I don't think he's trying too hard. And he seemed like a nice guy. He was pretty chill.
Right.
But it was very interesting to see him. You can actually catch him on stream. I think he was like 2 matches before me.
Oh, cool,
Or
cool.
after. He was a really good birdie player. I think he made it out in winners.
Nice.
Well,
so he was all about that.
So basically,
giant
he was
donut.
licking the chain more than anyone else.
he fought in birdie. It's not Dittos in Street Fighter. It's birdie mirrors.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Street
okay.
Fighter players hate that we use
Because it's a Pokemon.
bad
And they hate
terms.
Pokemon and they hate poking and they're like beating everybody.
Fucking poking. There's Lucha Pikachu in Pokemon.
Yeah,
Dude, it's lit.
that's
Are you
pretty
kidding me?
fucking sick.
I was legit gonna bring that up on the
Yo,
podcast once we
I
got
was
a moment.
I was watching Pokken and I was like, this is fucked up. Like it's just kind of nice and crispy to watch. You know
No,
what
it's
I mean?
aesthetically pleasing.
Like I don't understand what's going on. I don't care. Like I don't know half the Pokemon now. But like the hit stun was just so juicy.
Yeah, there's a
and,
lot of
like,
meat in that game.
I would
just
like
like,
to.
ooh.
I would like to let you know that the winner of Pokken posted to Twitter.
Yeah.
He goes, "I didn't do it for the money. I didn't do it for the fame. I did it for the Braxton hentai."
Yes.
which was the Pokemon I think he plays.
And-
He did it for Pokemon hentai.
That is so fucking funny, and I respect that guy
Yeah.
100%.
Street Fighter player too. Infiltration. He said he won. He's like, I don't care that I won Evo. He's like, Jury's coming out, and Jury's just like this character known for like she shows her feet. And, like her feet are barefoot, and
Is
like
he a
the
known
community
foot fetishist?
No, but the community just loves that she's like that. And this game, she has like an eye patch, and she's wearing like all leather. Unless you're in Japan, her middle section is actually skin. But in America, you know, we're a little sensitive. So
Right.
now she's in all leather because that's not any much sexier.
Right.
God, so hot. Anyways, but yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't care that I won Evo. He's like, Jury's coming out.
Wow.
That's what I
It's
want.
all about thirst, whether it be for a hentai digital Pokemon or a foot fetish woman. It's all thirst. Thirst has crumbled nations, and it will crumble Evo.
Did you just fucking say Pokemon?
Yeah.
Wait, there's the
Ironically.
okay. There's a Twitter account.
Okay, good.
This is an actual Twitter account that exists. Like if you tweet Pokemon instead of Pokemon, it tweets at you and says, "Actually, it's Pokemon, not Pokemon," and that's true. If you right now took to Twitter and tweeted
That's
out
so
Pokemon,
pretentious.
No, look, I'm not.
No,
even
that's
kidding.
great.
If you did it
'Cause
right
if you
now,
don't say Pokemon, that's fucked up.
No, I'm
yeah,
just
but what if
saying.
you say it ironically?
I don't care.
I don't want to be
I'm-
corrected on my irony.
Actually,
That ruins the
no,
joke.
the only Pokemon or the only way you can say Pokemon ironically and for it to be funny is saying Pokemans.
Look, I'm just saying, like that's an actual Twitter account that exists, and I learned that over the weekend. Like,
That's
if any of
great.
you tweeted out right now, Pokemon, they would correct you with that Twitter
Wow.
account.
Beautiful.
Also, all I was gonna say was the Luchador Pikachu character was so lit because when it used its like super move and like it was on the top rope and it went like Pikachu, like the whole crowd did it, and I was invested as fuck.
Oh, that's really
I'm
cool.
so sad. For Street Fighter, there's a character named...
Yeah, you talked about this with me.
Did I? Sick. There's a character named Karen who, when she wins, she does this snooty anime girl laugh. Oh! And she does it with the fucking hand up like this and everything.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Did everyone do it?
Everyone does it when she does that. But there was none of them in top 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
top
no.
Top 8, everyone played safe characters like Chun-Li and Nash
Yeah.
because they just... It's fucking
I
top
saw
eight.
Dude,
Canon in top
Nash's
8.
super is kind of cool looking though, but it's kind of boring. What does he do afterwards? I don't get. Is he like smoking a cigarette or like why is he turning around with like his hand up?
Anime.
You're talking about Charlie, right?
Nash.
Is he?
Oh, is his name Charlie Nash? I don't know.
Yeah,
a lot
I only
about
know
Street
him
Fighter.
from X-Men versus Street Fighter. He's like Guile. He's a chart character, right?
I don't know if he's charged because I
He's
haven't
like the
played
blonde
him.
guy, the
But he
zombie
does
and
shoot
shit.
sonic booms. It's like,
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
But he's
So-
like not
I
as
thought
I
he
thought
fucking
it was called
American.
Charlie.
With his
Yeah, I
super,
think
he
no,
like
he's Charlie Nash.
Okay.
when he does his super, he like
I
jumps
think.
behind him and like saws him in the head.
Yeah,
It's kind of
like,
hype. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, someone took the fucking manga from what's that show? Death Note, where someone's like, he's like, hey, I'm behind, or it's like, hey, infiltration, I'm behind you, and then the other guy comes up, he's like, oh, well, you're too slow. No, I'm behind you, because he has the fucking his super puts him behind him, and he just like saws
Yeah,
them in
saws
the
them in
head,
half,
Like I
yeah.
said.
and then his teleport shoots him behind him, and there's a bunch of Nash dittos, and everyone's just it's sick.
Nash mirrors, by the way, you cocksucker.
Sorry, don't man aside.
my new smash tag is cucksucker.
Cocksucker.
All C's.
Mine's Sean Johns.
I liked the. Did you see the Shinji from Evangelion as H-Box or no as Armada?
Oh my
As Armada, it was so funny, dude.
Please, do you have that on you right now?
No,
Damn, please send it to me later. I
will.
want to. That's so funny.
I love that so much.
I'm excited to see it. Armada is just sitting there in the chair for that long
Just
actually
the
made me really happy.
26th episode.
Because I laughed so hard at H-Box when he did it, and everyone shit on him. And then
Right.
Armada did it, and everyone's like, "Oh no, poor Armada." And I'm like, "Fuck off, Armada."
Yeah, I would have been like that too. Like I feel like feeling sorry for anyone in Melee is a bullshit idea. Fuck that.
I don't feel sorry for him, but I do understand, like, it was a pretty big deal. He wanted his back-to-back Evo. No one ever wants to win the reset game, or no one ever wants to lose the reset game 10.
That's true.
That's a hard one. And it's the big stage. He's trying to solidify his place as number 1. Armada is very serious about, like,
And
being
unpopular.
the number 1 player. Yeah, because he doesn't say shit.
Hey, I'm not saying. I'm just saying like he knows where
Yeah.
he stands.
But he's just like, he lost the set, and he did it from a tournament winner.
Oh, the tournament
he-
winner.
He just sits down with his head hanging, and I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I could see why you would be sad. H-Box rolling on the floor, like falling back
The
crying.
hug, the
Okay,
hug he gave
was
Captain
that
Picture
Crunch.
with him.
Was that worse than Justin Wong at Marvel 2014?
Yes. It was. Because Justin Wong's was funny because like he falls on
Justin
the floor
Wong's
and
was
rolls.
kinda goofy.
He was super happy and
Yeah.
like really excited. And other people when they lose or like when they win, they get excited and they like the Japanese players and like anime fighters, they like cry a bit and they were like really happy. But H-Box like just like hands in his face, just falls back, just
That screen cap of him and he's like, oh, like
That
his
is-
hands are out. It's
that's my favorite
so
thing.
Yeah, I love
funny.
the one where it was like, oh my god, he's dead, and he's like falling down, and then like he like does like a push up for him. It's like, never mind, he teched it. That's how I felt. Like that was really good.
I sent one to my Mexican mother, and it's one where it says, when your mom's mad at you and she's running at you with the belt. And it's like him already crying. And I'm like, oh, I know this too well, dude.
Did your mom hit you with the sandal?
the
sh-
chanclas?
No, my mom would spank, and my dad he made a fucking paddle. And he
What?
drilled holes in it so the air would go through it and it would go faster.
Is that why you're so fucked up?
No.
Is he got paddled?
No, that's because my parents got a
Sexually?
divorce and I found out about 4chan.
Oh shit, that'll do it too.
Hey.
Yeah, a lot of 4chan and a lot of RuneScape and a lot of porn.
Nice. And
All
that-
at once, all
that
at
has
once.
created the man we see before us.
Exactly. There's entire empires built off that.
Is your mom like? Is she like super Mexican?
No.
What's okay? Is she like super Mexican in the sense of like
No,
1 to
she's-
10 scale, or like Superman but as a Mexican woman?
Hey, Superman, I got the keys.
Are you Soledad? Are you a only child?
No, I have a brother.
Oh, okay.
But a what?
Soledad.
Oh, Soledad.
Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío. Yo soy un hombre del queso y mi pan es limpio. Mi casa es gato y mi favorita sala es un baño. 5, 5, 5, 5. Ja, 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 ja,
For
ja,
those
ja.
who don't know, Dylan is the whitest looking
Yeah,
Mexican.
He looks like an Italian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I'm
are
not
so racially ambiguous.
Well, it's because my dad's Irish, so he's white, and
You have actually really thick eyebrows, but not in a bad way.
no one knows where. Well, that's because I got him threaded like 2-3 weeks ago.
He got him. He bought him.
Dude, if I don't get them threaded, they're real fucking bushy.
Wait,
And when
are you serious?
Yeah, I get them threaded.
What does that mean?
Do you don't know what threaded is?
No,
That's
I
where-
never had to do anything to my
That's where you
eyebrows.
give an Indian woman like $5, and she takes this fucking yarn and like twist it, and like one end she holds in her mouth, and I don't know why. I guess it just creates tension.
Let me just.
She
Are you
loves the taste of-
fucking with me right now?
No, I'm 100% serious.
Okay, go on.
I go to this place. It's a threading place right next to Big D's Barber, and
Okay.
that's
Big
also
D.
yeah, it's also Big
That's
D's.
lit.
And they take it and they like pull like just go, and they just like pull hairs off of your eyebrows, and it's a lot more, I guess, accurate, and it's
Accurate.
I think it's just more accurate than
Your eyebrows are beautiful.
That's because I got them threaded.
See, I'm gonna have to do that to mine because I have.
Let me see your eyebrows.
No, don't do it to your. Well, maybe.
I have huge eyebrows.
It's so weird when you start noticing eyebrows. You're like, yeah, that guy could use it.
If you get yours threaded, they're going to look real fucking fine and like sharp. I have to tell you.
when you draw them on.
Not that bad.
Okay,
Hold on, but like, are you saying that I should or shouldn't? Because this is a life decision.
I mean,
You gotta tell him. You
how
gotta
much-
guide him.
How much
Exactly.
do you care about your appearance right now? Are you already getting puss? Any
Are you getting
puss?
puss? He has a
I have
girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend? Don't
Yeah,
do it.
don't do it
You
then.
could be fat now, dude.
That's true. You got to lock down.
She talks about my eyebrows though.
She does.
She what?
She likes my eyebrows. She talks about how much. She
Oh,
likes
then.
my-
You know what? Ask her.
Ask-
Ask her. Just be like, just go, yo, should I get them threaded? And if she says yes, do it. 'Cause then she's gonna suck your dick that night.
Yeah, do it.
All right,
She's
that's the
gonna-
answer. Right now.
Oh my god, you have threaded eyebrows?
I'm gonna. I should send her abstract from that part. I'm gonna send her that part of the podcast. I'm gonna cut it together.
Threading this mic too much.
So wait, what was I gonna ask you
But yeah, I
about
get my
eyebrows?
no one in my family has big eyebrows like I do.
Oh no, okay. So I had a. The reason I asked you
You have
that,
eyebrows? Yeah.
I had a roommate in college who was really self conscious about his eyebrows. He was like pretty handsome dude, pretty big dude, and he was like, "Dude, my fucking eyebrows are so bushy. I just like my fucking eyebrows, dude." And I'm like, "What's the matter with you? You're like a fucking I don't want to say teenage girl, but kind of teenage girl. But
No,
that's
yeah,
not
I get-
unfair. That's not fair. I'd say a teenager. He was acting like over his eyebrows, but it's weird. Everyone has those like tics. you
Well,
know?
I had someone probably once junior year hit, people would make fun of me. Well, not make fun of me, but they would
They'd-
like make comments about my
They'd
eyebrows.
say, "What up, Groucho Marx?" And you're like, "I'm 16. I don't know who you're talking about."
Exactly. What is this reference? This is over
I'm
my
21 and I don't get this. But I'm like sad. Like I remember specifically, I was in math class with Adolphus Payne. That's my teacher's name. Adolphus Payne.
head. Did you call him
fuck?
first name, last name, or did you call him
Adolphus.
Mr.
Mr. Payne.
Payne? Hey, Adolf.
No,
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna read these instruction manuals right now in his voice. Congratulations on your purchase of this Sterling 4-channel headphone amplifier. He's just an older
grade?
black man named Adolphus Payne. And
What grade?
Yeah, what did
I
you-
had him. I had him so many times. I had him for summer school. I had him for like senior year, and I think I had him junior. It was awful. He was. It's easy to get out of his class, but like, oh my god.
Anyway, did he give you shit for your eyebrows?
No, there's a girl in class
Who
who
was hot?
No,
Oh,
she
That's what I'd consider
so
myself.
like most of America's girls.
looks at
okay.
me and she goes, to be honest, and like no offense or anything, but
Offensive statement incoming.
yeah, I just don't get like who would even fuck you with your eyebrows.
What? She said that?
Like, just no offense, you know.
That's
And I'm
so
like-
cruel.
and
With
I-
your eyebrows, as if,
Dude,
as if
I
that's the
fucking
selling point.
roasted her after. I was like, really? This is coming from the girl who fucking shaved hers off and penciled hers in? If you go in the pool, you don't have eyebrows, bitch. And I got a detention for calling her a bitch.
Yeah.
Because
And then you
I said
also
it
told her,
loud.
and by the way, you wouldn't get at pools at Evo. Boom, with no eyebrows.
She wouldn't.
Wow.
Ouch.
Now,
I was very upset.
That's the
hope-
real insult.
I mean, I hope that didn't color your opinions toward women in general.
He only beats him
I-
every once in a while.
I am
okay?
now misogynistic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he only beats her when she really deserves it, guys.
Did you know that Green Ranger, when he goes Red Donkey Kong, he answers as spaghetti?
No shit.
Yeah.
What a god. I didn't know he was such a memer.
Really? You didn't know the guy that plays Green Donkey Kong? His name's Green Ranger. And throws people... He has a set where he throws someone into the spikes and they're like, he does it again! Didn't you see the fucking video? Against Toph. And you don't know this guy's a memer?
I mean, you don't have to be a memer to be a. Actually, I guess you do.
If you
I don't know a serious Donkey Kong
this
main
is
in
not
Melee.
something that's going to go on the podcast or anything, but Toph goes like top 2 on the Catherine, playing Catherine at Evo.
What is
what the fuck?
Catherine?
It's like
Isn't that dating game?
Wait, what? It's like some fighting game.
Catherine?
Let me look it up. I have it on my Twitter.
Yeah.
That's probably not what it's called. I'm not saying.
Catherine's like a puzzle
Listen,
game.
I'm not the master of it. Let me just hold on.
But yeah, threading, dude. The Indian lady takes your and she like goes and it hurts a lot.
Ouch! Now I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's actually really painful. But so is most forms of beauty.
Self
and
beauty
sex.
care.
Yeah, anytime I've ever done anything. Well, actually, no, I've only done one, which is eyebrows.
Wow.
It's actually really painful.
What if I got my pubes threaded? What would that do?
Okay, so since you have tons of pubes,
Right.
probably.
Yeah, Catherine World. Like I don't even know what to tell you. It's literally.
I want to lean back so far.
It literally just says Catherine. Like I
Yeah, Catherine's like a puzzle game, dude. If Toph is like a top player in Catherine,
Isn't it like a weeb game, like for hentai though?
it has like a
aren't
really,
they all? Hold on, aren't they all?
Yeah, basically.
Exactly.
The way I play like most fighting games is if they don't have like a sick girl character, I don't fucking care.
Right, because it's gay. If not,
Well, they also have to have like a good male character, and there's some.
I only play games that I can beat off to. So pretty much Banjo-Kazooie and Melee. That's it, dude.
Just cut the fucking podcast.
That noise killed me.
Which one?
The
Why did that kill you?
it hurt my heart.
Do you not like the mouth noises either?
Listen, dude, I'm about to take these headphones off. You're about to do more of them.
Is that a yes? Do you actually hate those noises? I'm just asking because I do too.
Okay, good. Because yeah,
Okay, sick. I have a pet peeve with any mouth noises and speech impediments.
damn. Dude.
Really?
You ever listen?
So do you
know
not
who
hang out
Loco
with Blake?
Doco is?
What's up?
Do you not hang out with Blake?
I try not to. What the fuck? I actually just really despise I've hung out with Blake since I've known him since he's like 13.
Okay.
And he was much worse then. He was hyperactive 13-year-old with a lisp, and that like all I used to do, we'd go to a LAN center and we'd play games together, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I would just shit talk him and tell him to stop talking all day.
All right. Let's do some emails, dude.
Oh my god, yes.
This one is from.
Let's do some she-mails.
That's later.
Add me on Snapchat at Traps Make Me Come.
This one's from Griffin's little brother named Caden, who has the whitest name I've ever heard.
Don't know how old he is.
But he said he heard the last podcast and he wanted to clear something up, that Griffin did switch to Sheik during a tournament.
Oh, that's right.
And he said he's fully prepared to talk shit about him if he ever comes on the podcast, and we are definitely going to have him on. So if Griffin wasn't dead with Harambe in hell, we could tell...
Slamming
Why did
children all
Harambe
over
go to
the
hell?
place. They slam children, dude. You don't just get into heaven like that, dude.
Yeah,
He's a
dude.
gorilla.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
He couldn't-
all right, play
he
that
couldn't
card.
pray to Christ, and so he went to hell where he belongs. Just like your dog.
Bam.
Dogs don't go to heaven.
All dogs do not.
This one's from Dark Meat. He says, Damian, I'm sorry for stalking your profile pictures.
Thank God.
As a Smash 4 player, I have trouble understanding what is socially acceptable.
Okay.
I am a world-renowned cuckold, and will take responsibility for my actions. Love, Sam.
I respect Sam. Let me just say, bud, I appreciate that email.
At least he like holds himself accountable.
Exactly. That was terrifying.
It's because we
moment in my
roasted
life.
him like 9 times.
Yeah, because I was just
for it.
scared. Like, oh, that's a scary thing, but we're good now, bud. You can stalk my profile pictures all you want.
This one's from Rennie.
I hope I get a stalker.
He says,
No, you don't.
Hello, fellow lovers of Super Smash Bros. Melee for Nintendo GameCube, otherwise known as Mel on the Cube. I added that last part, which is from someone else. I'm pretty sure the legend Chudat has never been mentioned in the podcast. I
That's
believe
'cause-
he is the spitting image and sex icon for bad Melee.
Yep.
From his daily meal tweets to his yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's what it is. He deserves at least a little recognition. Would you be so kind as to read a few excerpts from his highly acclaimed writing, The Chudat Chronicles,
No.
on the next podcast for the listeners who have not heard it? You know
No.
what it is, right, Dylan?
I've read portions, dude.
It's
God,
fucked
please,
up.
please do not.
It's only
Chudat
fair since
Chronicles.
Two Petals was, or since the Petals Fall Twice, is what I assume he means, was read in the latest podcast. Keep up the dank memes and the bad Melee. Yours truly, the Virgin Slayer. Now, does he kill virgins? Or does he fuck virgins? Or
Fucks
is
virgins
he,
to death.
Is
Maybe
he
he's
a
from the-
virgin that slays?
I would just like to say that just because I read The Petals Fall Twice does not make it fair that I have to read something else. I'm not going to
I
read
mean,
the
I
True
could
Deck.
read the True Deck Chronicles.
You can if you want
What?
to.
But that
part-
wouldn't be. That has nothing to do with fairness. You could just read it if you want.
That just
That's
means,
true. But
I just want to correct him on that because fuck him.
right, you know,
him,
maybe
too.
we will read the Chewed Out Chronicles, but I don't know because it's kind of fucking
It's
Not
fucked up.
today.
I don't
not
want
today,
to.
but it's something.
I can't stomach it.
I could stop.
This one's from.
Of course you can, you
I'd
piece
swallow.
of shit.
I'd swallow Chew's cum.
This is from Sam, titled "Two Lanky Ass Mewtwo Kings." He says, how do you feel about Scar and Toph? Also, did you drug/bribe Hugs? Asking for a friend. We didn't drug nor bribe Hugs.
Hugs wanted to be
I just
here.
asked him if he wanted to come on. He's like, yeah, sure, dude.
Sick.
And that was
guy.
it.
He's friendly.
I didn't even ask you guys. I was wondering how he got on.
He's
Yeah.
just friendly, dude.
I was just saw
He's
him
a
at an
nice guy.
SSS and was like, hey, you want to do this?
Except he never replied to my
like,
fucking
yeah, dude. Well, that's because you're an esports cuck.
Yeah, we're not esports, dude. He wants that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I got what are my upcoming interviews? I got
Your dad?
Shroomed. I got
mom?
Zoo.
You got shroomed?
I got Shrooms.
Are you going to vape with him?
I had that interview with fucking
Zoo at Evo.
the Crimson Blur.
Oh.
That's true.
I lost the file.
Are you kidding me?
I'm so mad.
You're a piece of shit.
I don't know
tell
what
him
happened.
this.
I thought
You
I
know what
recorded it.
happened if I did a bunch of shit at my job and then just lost it? I'm fired, dude.
Would you?
You're not cut out for esports.
I'm sorry.
cooked out.
Well, it's not like I'm a freelance, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's fucking.
He's
but-
fucking with
Oh,
sucks,
and then
though.
Juggle Guy.
Jungle guy.
I love Juggle Guy. He's an amazing TO.
Jungle
Yeah,
Rob.
I agree. But he doesn't put asses in the seats, you know what I mean?
Dude, this is a little
Have you
funny.
seen how big the big house is?
Okay, that was a bad analogy. He doesn't get people boners.
Have you
Listen-
seen Big House Top 8s? I forgot to fucking get a picture with Baby Mango.
Dude,
Yeah,
he was
I
so
never
cute.
did.
He was walking around after Mango lost, and I wanted to be like, oh my god, but I didn't do it.
He asked how we feel about Scar and Toph.
Like him?
I think they're fine. I
Jerk
think
off
they
to
were
them.
funny way earlier, and now they're sort of too mainstream. And that's the trajectory of my life: is constantly rejecting things that people at large enjoy.
Wow,
And
so
that
you're
is
a loser.
that is the nightmare that I live
but I-
constantly until.
But I
the
also
end.
think, I mean, like, I like them now, but like I also think they were funnier earlier too.
Right. It seems like they're sort of neutered, right? They're always they took in all these suggestions about, hey, you gotta be more esports, and they kind of have neutered themselves in there.
Yeah, I liked like
They're fun
Mango. I
tangents
like
and
Mango
shit.
bias and like all that stuff was funny.
Yeah.
I did
Fuck it.
shit talk Toph a lot during Top 8 this year because it's like first stock. There's like 90% combo going on, and Toph's still talking about something he talked about during character select.
Oh, really?
I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Toph. They do that all the time.
Fair enough.
They'll just miss a 90% combo. I'm like,
As
yo,
long as it's funny tangents, like that's
No,
great.
it's not.
Yeah,
It's not
then
even a
fuck
funny
that. Then
tangent.
fuck them. If they're not going to do play-by-play and they're not going to be funny, you know. But you know what?
they're really good. I like
They're
them.
fine.
Yeah,
I think they're great.
I like them.
But yeah.
That was that.
Oh my god, do you leave the stickers on your fucking monitor, Anthony?
I just like to be reminded how many hertz I have running.
I love how it says in the bottom left, your need for speed.
Your need for speed.
How many more
144
films
hertz,
can we
baby.
make?
Oh yeah. So
None.
closing story I wanted to
It's
tell.
over.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm thinking Fast and Furious.
The closing thing I wanted to tell about
Those are
Damian,
games.
I promised I would roast him
wait.
earlier on. So when we when we were at the hotel, we decided to order a pizza, and we decided to get 2 big pizzas. And Damian said, "I don't want a pizza. I want a calzone." And we're like, "Okay, you special little snowflake. If you want a calzone, you have to order it." And the boy went ghost white, like, "What? I don't want to order it. I
didn't.
don't want to fucking call somebody."
To this day.
And we had to gather around him and be like, "No, dude, you got to fucking do it." Damian was so afraid of being ashamed by a stranger that he didn't want to order a pizza on the telephone. And I wanted to just say, I want everyone to tweet Damian and say, "You can do it, bud.
Hey, listen, at the bottom.
You can fucking do it, bud.
At
You
the end
can
of the
do
day,
it."
I still did it, and we got
He
pizza.
still did it, but we had to force him. And you know what? You can't be a man in the world if you're afraid to call people on the telephone.
I just didn't know how I was gonna order it. Like to our,
Hi,
Hey,
Can I have
can I
one
get
calzone,
fucking 2
please?
pizzas and a calzone,
but
my
like
dude?
to our room, and like I didn't know what tower
Hey,
we
we're
were
at the
in.
fucking...
We're at room 620.
It all happened. It all happened.
I'm just saying...
Did you guys get your pizza?
We got
Yeah.
our pizza. It
Sick.
was lit.
You
We
can
got
fucking
our
get
calzone.
tattoos on your body, but you can't order a pizza?
I know.
Listen, man.
And this is the roast.
Thank God. So happy. Glad
Anyway.
this is the end of the podcast.
Thanks for tuning in. Everybody tweet Damian. Tell him you can do it, buddy.
You can do it.
You can order all the pizzas you ever wanted. You just got to dig deep and believe in yourself.
In before 1 or 2 tweets.
Sick.
And
One will be from me.
email
Exactly.
us your questions. Email us your sexy scenarios. What's the sexiest thing that could happen in Melee?
Dick pics.
Email us with your ideas.
Oh, I just bonked my head on the mic.
And follow us on Twitter so our dads are really impressed.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna go now, and I'm gonna order a calzone, I think.
Sick.
My
Bye.
ass hurts again.